Greetings, Earthlings! Welcome to RFF Picks. Today we have a correlated Counter-Strike bet for you for Friday. This is going to be August the 16th. First of all, I want to talk about the slip that I gave out on yesterday's YouTube. Did end up getting a big cash out, $100 to win $275. This was a two-man correlated bet between two teams, Gamer Legion and Aurora Youngblood, and I ended up watching both maps 1 and 2. Map 1 went exactly what we were hoping for. We had a completely back and forth match. I think it was like 16 to 14. They went into overtime, and this is when both of these guys got a majority of their kills. Aurora Youngblood actually ended up taking the map 1 and then kind of put the pressure on Gamer Legion for map 2. And so Gamer Legion, they pretty much swept them pretty good in map 2. I think it was like 13 to 4 or something like that. But we did end up getting our kill total. So we had it exactly what we were kind of hoping for, especially in map 1, to where this was really going back and forth between both of these teams. You didn't really know who was going to come out in the end. And I think, like I said, 16 to 14, something like that, to where Aurora Youngblood kind of took it map 1, and that's what, 30 games to where these guys can just get so many kills. So I think he had 16, he had 20 in map 2, and then he had like 17 in game 1, and maybe game 2 he had 10, something like that. So we definitely ended up cashing out this play. Very good, and we move on. We keep winning. So, Real Friends community, we have our Real Friends in Football channel, which I think it's at 34.7 thousand subscribers now. So we do daily videos over there on NFL teams. Initially, when we started that channel, we were talking about, week 1 spreads, season props, player props, all that good stuff. We were talking about betting on that channel, and we shifted it towards kind of just more of a generic football channel, to where we were, we talk about every single team. We talk about the goods, the bads, all that kind of stuff. We do some, memes over there on Real Friends and Football Shorts, stuff like that. We have a podcast channel as well. So after the Super Bowl, obviously football, starts tuning it down. I guess they have the draft, and then kind of after the draft, we have kind of a dead zone. And so because of that, after the Super Bowl, me and Miles, we wanted to start a subset channel called RFF Picks. Now, RFF Picks, we're at 1.8 thousand subscribers. And as you can see below, I'm up 500 units, 7% ROI, over 7,000 bets. What I do here is I do a lot of correlated betting. I actually might make like a new slide and kind of talk about this, because I do it all the time. But I do correlated betting. So like I said, on this one, we do the same thing. We want to have our plays tell a story in some direction, right? So in football, we're going to be pairing up quarterback with receiver, because if the receiver has a good game, it's very likely if the quarterback has a good game also. Not necessarily a good game, but where they're both going to get a lot of yards, right? So that's kind of what we're hoping for. We want to shift the game in a certain direction to where we're betting all of our slips are all together into this one big slip, right? Another thing I do is EV betting. That's very common around the Twitter community. And then another thing as well, my own system, I like to call villain betting, villain gambling. What that is I like to be on the side of the sportsbook. I like to take the ugly plays, the ones that no one wants to be on. I was talking about my friend earlier to my other friend, and he does all those, Travis Kelce touchdown parlays. He's going to bet on the Chiefs. He's going to bet against the Cowboys, all that kind of stuff. And I like to do the stuff that's going to be disgusting. This season, prime example, I'm probably going to be betting on like the Bears a lot. I'm going to be betting on like the Titans, probably the Panthers. Just the sick stuff that you don't want to do. But at the end of the day, there's going to be value on it because the other lines are inflated most of the time. So here's our winnable. This is an easy way for you to get our plays. I already posted this play on the free plan on a winnable. So I'm going to post the YouTube plays every day on our free plan. That's going to go on the winnable. Winnable will text or email you the play. The good thing about the free plan is that rather than coming on YouTube, you don't have to listen to me for 8 plus minutes, whatever it is. But the other thing too is you don't have to worry about the line shifts. The lines are going to shift all the time. So I try to get the play. One of the things I was doing is I was making the play, posting it on Winnable, and then by the time the video was out and the time I posted the play, the pick was gone, or it had been shifted 0.5, one kill, whatever it is. And so I sent the play already to the Winnable. That's going to be the play, and then the video is going to be on here. So MVP plan is going to be all of our plays. Every single one of the bets that I make is going to be on the MVP plan. The other thing about the MVP plan coming up is going to be college football and NFL. So NFL, there's going to be 16 games every week, and then college football, I don't even know how many games. There's going to be a ton. However many PrizePicks puts on there's probably going to be like 50 games on college football. So there's going to be bets flying all over the place. So if you want to sign up for an MVP plan, that's going to be $100. If you want to sign up for it for free, just type in code RFF at the checkout. It's going to be $0. Try it out for a month, and you can cancel if you want. Finally, here's going to be the play. I just screenshot this from my phone, sent it to Discord, put Discord on here because I was having problems getting on my desktop on PrizePicks, so this play might look a little bit different than it normally does. But I did put $100 on this play, $100 to win $275. We're going to go over on Young Ninja's Jacob. So I'm assuming his name's Jacob, over 31 and a half kills. And then Topo from Omcall, we're going to go over his kills as well. So this play is going to look very similar to how this play was, right? We're hoping for a competitive back and forth match. Like I said, map 1 was 16-14, so that was 30 games. The other one was 13-4. So in total, there was 47 games between both maps, right? So we're kind of hoping for the same thing. We want around like 47 games. You could switch it up as much as you want, but that first map really helped us, obviously, because there always is a chance of overtime. If there's going to be an overtime in either map 1 or 2, it's very, very likely that these guys are all going to hit their over in the kill totals, because it's just going to be a flutter of all these games, and 30 games within one map, and there's going to be a lot of kills, more opportunities to get a lot of these kills. And the other thing about this play too is a couple of these guys weren't even like the MVPs on their team. Like, there were other guys on Gamer Legion that did better than him, maybe 2 or 3 other guys, and then kind of same thing right here. So these are, even though the game did project good, we kind of bet on guys that weren't especially at least in this matchup, weren't one of the prime guy. There was a guy on one of these that I forget his name, but he had like 35 kills in one map. Like, he probably beat his kill total within one map, so it was crazy. So that's going to be the play. Young Ninjas Jacob, and then Topo from Omcall. More. It's going to be 1 p.m. Friday. Best of luck. I will be posting plays tomorrow as well. NFL preseason is going to be coming up, so I might have some plays up for there. We will see how the lines are comparable to other sportsbook, all that good stuff. But that's going to be the play. Best of luck. See y'all tomorrow, and let's win.